Now let's do example 4. I want to find x equal to square root of x minus 2 and then find h of 5. So same thing, similar to number example 3. All we have to do is find the output of the function where the input is 5. So that means all the x I see, I will replace with 5. So I'm going to have h of 5. I replace my x with 5, so I have 5 minus 2, and that will be square root of 3. That's all we need, okay? But on example 5, it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of give me, the problem give us the input, this time they actually doesn't give us the input. They actually want you to find all the value of x for which f of x equal to 0. So it means they give you the output, the y value, and they're looking for the x value. So how we gonna do this problem? The problem like this, all we have to do, we're gonna set the function equal to the value that we want is equal to. So our f of x is this. So we're going to replace our f of x by 0 because f of x is equal to 0. So that will become 0 equal 3x plus 2. And they say find all the value of x. It means we're going to isolate for x. So how do we isolate for x? We need the x by itself. So get rid of, we're going to have to go backward of pandas. We're going to have to do subtraction and addition first, and then dividing, multiplying. So we're going to have to subtract 2 on both sides. And I have 3x equal negative 2. So that we're going to divide 3 on both sides, and that gives you x going to equal negative 2 over 3. So what does this mean? This means when x is equal negative 2 over 3, the function value is equal to 0. Or x equal negative 3 over 2, the y is equal to 0. Okay, so that is how we do the problem. Now let's continue the problem with example 3. Similarly, we're gonna have this time is also find all the value of x. So same thing, we're gonna find the input value when the output is 3. So all we have to do, replace the output by the value that they equal to. So that's gonna be 3. And then we have x squared plus 2x. And how do we gonna do this? This is a quadratic equation. So in order to solve the quadratic equation, this is quadratic, we're gonna have to make one side equal to 0. So it means we're gonna have to bring the 3 to the right-hand side. Or I'm gonna rewrite the equation and make it. So subtract 3 on both sides. So I'm gonna have x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. This is quadratic equation. How do we gonna solve the quadratic equation? We're gonna have to factor. So what is the factor of this quadratic equation? We are looking, factor means we're gonna have to put this into something like this. Okay, and how we're gonna do that? We will have to find two number that multiply give you x squared. I mean two term or two variable multiply give you x squared. And we also need to find two number multiply give you negative 3. And x squared is actually can be break down into x and x, because x times x is x squared. Okay, x times x is x squared. And then negative 3 can be 1 and negative 3, or negative 1 and 3, so etc. Okay, so we're gonna put that in here. So I have x, 1 and negative 3. If I do this, is that correct? So I'm gonna double check my result by multiply the middle term. So I have x and I have negative 3x. However, when I add the 2, I doesn't get the 2x. So in order to get the 2x, we need to switch the sign. So we're gonna have to do, we will switch the sign a little bit. We're gonna do negative 1 and plus 3. If I do negative 1 and plus 3, I have negative x and then plus 3x. So this will give you what? 3x minus x, 3x minus x, and 2x, which is actually give us the second term. And we are good with the factoring. So that means our factoring is x minus 1 and x plus 3. So we will solve the x minus 1 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. The next step is we're going to set its parenthesis equal to 0 and find out the value of x. So x equal, this will give us x equal 1 and x equal negative 3. Okay, so that's how you find the input where the function give you the output, or find all the value of x.